at the content of this film, but then they wanted to shit all over Licorice Pizza.
Yeah, dude, like, I mean, we talk about it all the time, and we've talked about it in detail with Licorice Pizza and things, but I think with Licorice Pizza, I think because it was maybe, like you said, Red Rocket was a little bit more limited, but then again, like, if you're one of those people that saw Licorice Pizza, and you're into, you know, I guess, like, I don't know, like, not, I mean, that was pretty mainstream, like, it was in fucking a lot of theaters, but you would think that a person who had a problem with Licorice Pizza and went to go see it would have a problem with Red Rocket and knew that the movie was out, right? Like, so yeah, dude, like, I just don't, like you said, I haven't seen it. I know what it's about. I've read things about it. It just, people just fucking, they cherry pick, dude. That's all they do. It just, and I'm one of those people, like, I know how you feel about Licorice Pizza, and I liked it a lot, you know, but I could see why people didn't like it, and I could see why people thought it was uncomfortable, whatever. But from what I understand, if you had a fucking problem with that, which a lot of people did, and fucking writing think pieces on and fucking making TikToks and tweeting about it, where the fuck was all the shit about this?
Yeah, where is all that energy for Red Rocket and for Simon Rex, who's been around, who, you know, at least in Licorice Pizza, these were still two younger people, whatever the how do you say, age gap maybe, but oh man, Red Rocket is so much worse, you know, in a lot of ways. And then to make it even worse, it's set specifically on purpose during the height of the Trump, like, campaign or whatever. That's why they took it back to 2016, and Simon Rex makes some comments about being a patriotic boy, and there's just a lot of things that were intentionally shitty to show you that this guy's not a good dude. But it's just, it was so bizarre because, you know, when you watch, like, the trailer and stuff, they're fucking playing in sync and like, I don't know, cutting together this trailer that looks like, oh, you know, like A24 is releasing like this feel good like comedy, and then all of these critics are like, yeah, it's like the best comedy of the year, and it's like, yo, like, this is, yeah, it's funny, like, but like dark, like a black comedy, you know what I mean? Like, you're laughing because it's so fucking uncomfortable that you don't know what else to do, if that makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense. And that's another thing too, like, a lot of people said they felt like so uncomfortable with Licorice Pizza that they walked out of the movie theater.
Yeah.
and from what I understand, what this movie's about, Red Rocket, and what goes on, it's like, what?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just
and like I said, dude, like, I can understand why people, whatever, dude, why they didn't like Licorice Pizza and what their problem is, and that's fine, dude, whatever. But putting, like, if you want to do the comparison, like, fucking Red Rocket had nothing on that.
Yeah.
And I haven't even fucking seen it. Like, I've just read things about what people have said about it, and obviously what you said about it. So
just wait till maybe we'll have to do like a full episode on Red Rocket. But goddamn, dude, it's a trip, and all I'm saying is 100% more offensive than anything I've seen in a long time. It really caught me off guard, you know, because Simon Rex is not really like and they even compared it to, they were like, oh yeah, this was like his comeback, like Mickey Rourke in The Wrestler. And I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, this is nuts. And don't get me wrong, I'm not taking anything away from him. He did a great fucking job. I've never seen him do anything like this before. So on that plane, like, yeah, he did an excellent job. I'm just saying, like, in the era that we live in now, it seems like everybody wants to, they feel like they have to pick fights and try to cancel fictional characters and storylines. You know what I mean? That's where we're at, where you can't go into a movie and remember, like, hey, not all these movies have to have these formulas of there's a good guy and a bad guy, and you know, good overcomes evil, and all these cliche shit that we in our mind think that we have to abide by. Like, you know, movies can be about really dark things and not be resolved, or we don't get the closure that we would want. And you know what I mean? There's all these different elements and different perspectives that I feel like a lot of people are losing sight of the how do you say, like, the art concept behind what a film can be, you know what I mean? Or just becoming, I don't know if it's closed-minded or what, but it's, you know.
Yeah, no, dude. I know. I totally get what you're trying to say, but I think it's just the time we live in, dude. Like,
yeah.
it's just the people are never going to be, like you said, they want, you know, everything to be a certain way, and you at some point you have to separate, like, reality from someone's art that they're trying to make, right?
Yeah.
And that's stuff movies like this is like, obviously that shit ain't right and it's not cool and things like that, but at the end of the day, like, it's just a fucking movie.
Cool, man. That's that's all I had. I know that was a long recommendation segment, but it's all right because, like I said at the top of the show, we're not talking about. We're not going to have a film focus this week, but fortunately for you, everybody out there, next week Ryan will return for a special movie focus for the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974, obviously in celebration of Netflix's upcoming, it's just called Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, I can't wait, dude. I'm surprised you guys haven't done 74 before. That's why when you asked me, I was like, what?
No. Yeah, we haven't done it, just because that's I love it, but that's a rough movie. Like, it feels like a snuff film. Rough.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, dude.
Oh man, that's part of the, I guess, the appeal of it for horror fans, at least, that it's so raw and weird that it feels like you're watching something that you shouldn't be watching, you know. But yeah, I can't wait to dive deep into it. I'm sure there's a lot to cover. And then, you know, obviously we're both excited for the new film. I hope it exceeds our expectations and it's good. Trying to keep an open mind.
Yeah.
I know some new poster art came out that kind of showed us a closer look at that Leatherface and the mask that he will be donning in this new film, and it looks pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, it looks fucking terrifying.
Yeah, pretty scary.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited for that, dude. For the episode and for the movie, dude. Like, it's definitely been one of my last year, something that I've been super looking forward to. I was a little bit bummed that it's not being released theatrically, and I was hoping for maybe, like, theaters to maybe pick it up for very limited showings, or you know, a one-off weekend or something like that. But I'm still excited to that. I can't wait.
You know what's weird to me is that they chose not to do it theatrically, and I'm not sure if it's just like because it's unrated. Maybe it's like too intense or something. I don't know. That's just me speculating. But the reason why I say this is because the new Ana de Armas movie Blonde, which is basically about Marilyn Monroe's life or a certain space like in her life. It's been rumored that it was NC-17, and then the director came out saying that that's bullshit and that it won't be NC-17 because he plans on having it theatrically released too. So it's like, why is this guy fighting so hard for theatrical rights? You know, and I get that it's Marilyn Monroe, a big deal, you know, and Ana de Armas has a pool now, but it's kind of interesting, like, why this film and not Texas Chainsaw Massacre. However, maybe Blonde is trying to, maybe they want to be eligible for awards, because I know that's a big thing, is if you're going to go digital, you need some kind of theatrical release to be eligible to be nominated. So maybe that's why.
Yeah, that would make sense, dude. But yeah, dude. And like I said, and Fede, like, that fool does everything he does is fucking rad. So I know, definitely excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Nothing else. If you haven't already, fucking go back an episode from this one and go listen to The Admiral's Cove, which I just listened to, and fucking awesome. Shout out Atlas.
Oh yeah, the Flying Dutchman episode, so good. That guy is he's a genius, man, both musically and then like his just outlook on life is pretty rad, and just shooting the shit with them and asking each other random questions. It's so awesome to get to do that. And yeah, go back and listen to that episode if you haven't yet. Fun times to be had there.
Oh yeah.
Also, thank you, Ryan. You're not too bad yourself, man.
Yeah. I'm alright.
I know we haven't known each other for very long. It's been a little over a year, I think, right?
Yeah.
Now, even though it feels like I've known you for way longer than that, but I feel you're a rad dude. Like, as far as guys in my life, you are like the template of a perfect dude, if that makes sense.
Hold on. I'm gonna go get Sandy so she can hear this, okay?
I'm
just kidding. No, dude, fuck, dude. Dude, dude. I can say the same thing about you, dude. Like, all I'm trying to do, dude, is just be a good dude and try and be the best type of person I can be for everybody, dude. So that means a lot, and the same goes for you, dude. Like, everything you do, like I've told you before, dude, all this shit you do is fucking awesome, and the show you put together, fucking everything was just tight, and then the music you do, and every little thing you do, dude, is fucking awesome, and it's really rad to see and really rad to be around, and to get to it's been cool to get to know you the last year and a half. Shout out Emma for hooking us up.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was cool, dude. It's like, me and Emma have been in mutuals for forever, and I would always like see like her post you and like her shit, the shit you do, and like I would click on your fucking profile, and man, this guy, he seems fucking cool, dude. Like shit. And then that 1 year, like last year, I was like, yeah, like, you guys should come over. And she's like, yeah, I'll come over. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, Sandy, shut up. Like, I gotta act cool because this dude seems cool. Like, I think we're gonna hit it off, and I think he might be the one. But no, dude, it's been a good year getting to know you and being on the show and doing this is